This is from Squirrel Brand. It's the Town and Country Mix. And, you know, this is not just some mishmash of nuts and that you would get maybe at the bulk bin. This is a gourmet recipe from the country's oldest registered nut roaster. And so why does that matter? Well, they survived the Industrial Revolution, world wars, upheavals. These have been eaten by presidents, they've been eaten by celebrities, and Squirrel Brand has stayed in business because they do something really well. They small batch roast nuts to absolute perfection. And here at QVC, this is their most popular offering. It is the Town and Country Mix, so popular because it is this yummy, delectable mix of roasted peanuts, honey roasted sesame sticks, there's cashews in here, pumpkin seeds, and notice the size. Look at the size, look at the whole nuts. Everything is perfect. So look at those almonds, how nice. Okay, so we're gonna give you what you want most. We're gonna give you the Town and Country Mix the way you want it. So do you want, here are your choices. You can go 3 of the original, you can go 3 of the sweet, and we'll tell you the difference, or if you can't decide, we're gonna make it even easier for you. You can do 2 original and 1 sweet, or 2 sweet and 1 original. Let me say that again to make sure you understand. It's basically every combo you could possibly have, we make available. Original, all 3, sweet, all 3, or 2 original, 1 sweet, or 2 sweet and 1 original. No matter how you look at it, these end up being $11.33 a can, and we ship them to you for free. Here's your original, and I'm gonna pour out the sweet right now as I say hello to our dear friend, Elida Gutierrez, who joins us from Squirrel Brand. Hi, Elida, how are you?
Hi, Sandra. So happy to join everybody. And especially with this one, this is so exciting that we get to try the sweet recipe and the Town and Country. And the Town and Country is so special to us. I mean, we launched this like 10 years ago at QVC. We made this recipe for you guys, and it has the most ingredients. So with Squirrel Brand, everything is made individually in small batches. Like you said, we fire roast everything in our master roasters like we've been doing for decades, since 1888. And that is one of the things that makes us truly special, really locks in the creaminess of our nuts.
Look at the size of that cashew. It's huge. All right, let's go through. Let's start with the original, and then we'll talk about the sweet. And I have the original right here. Tell me about what's in this.
Yeah, so you're getting 8 ingredients here. You have 3 kinds of sesame sticks, real whole grain, all kettle roasted individually. So we have here our cheddar infused sesame stick, which is like that aged Wisconsin cheddar cheese. We have a garlic, and we have a sea salt, and it's just so crunchy and so delicious. Then we have our California almonds. These are fire roasted. We add in our seasoning, and these are just so crunchy, so hearty. Then we have our creamy cashews. These are whole cashews that have been naturally just sliced by our kettle roasting process. You may see some whole ones in there, which is great. We have our peanuts, our golden peanuts in there, our pumpkin seeds, and our pepitas. So all different flavors. You can really pick these out and, you know, have a different experience every single time.
Creamy, crunchy, a little salty, a little bit even cheese pops in. It is the perfect blend. I already have an update for you, and we haven't even talked about the sweet yet. 400 people are on the line waiting to order, and these are going quickly. So that is your original Town and Country Mix. If you want to do all 3, you can. You can also do all 3 of the sweet Town and Country Mix, or you can do 2 sweets and original, or 2 originals and a sweet. So let's talk about the sweet.
Yes, so the sweet, I mean, you guys asked for this recipe. We had the Town and Country, and some people are just, you know, we have a sweet tooth. I'm one of those people. And so here we've given you a recipe with real amber honey. So we didn't use any fake sweetener. I love that. We didn't do even sugar cane. This is amber honey that's going to sweeten this recipe. You're getting that delicious sesame stick covered in amber honey. You're getting our California almonds in there. You're getting our peanuts that are just so creamy, covered in that amber honey. You're still getting your pumpkin seeds and our pepitas, but this one is for the person that has a sweet tooth. So
Sweet?
you can have your own Town and Country or your own sweet.
But it's sweet, but it's not too sweet because it's just slightly honey roasted peanuts and nuts and the sesame sticks. So it's not like eating candy. It's just the Town and Country Mix with a little bit of that sweet honey. All of these come home to you $11.33 a can with free shipping and handling. These are going very, very quickly. Do you have a preference between the sweet or the original?
Sweet.
Oh, that's funny. I like the original.
See, then perfect. We can do the combo.
Exactly.
I love this for road trips, though.
Oh, right. And you actually have a road trip coming up.
We do. We take a long road trip every summer to visit home in Minnesota. And listen, you stop at the gas station, it just feels like the snack choices aren't so great. But you
And
have
they're
this in the car. Yeah, and you know you're eating something that's so delicious. It's not chock full of a bunch of other ingredients that you don't want to eat. Look, it's all right in front of you.
Right.
Sometimes the simpler is the best.
Well, and Elida, for anyone who's never had Squirrel Brand, you don't stick around for how many years is it now?
Right. 135 years. That's right.
135 years without being good.
It is impressive. I mean, we were born during the Industrial Revolution. We started in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Mr. Curly G. Garrett, the cutest businessman, would go from town to town in horse and wagon selling Squirrel Brand. And I mean, back then, we didn't have this recipe. It was very simple ingredients. But what people loved, what friends and families kept, buying Squirrel Brand because of the taste of our nuts. I mean, they're truly exquisite. They're creamy. They're crunchy. They're not stale and hard. Like sometimes you have that experience at a grocery store. That's why people love Squirrel Brand.
And they're not small containers. So I want you to see that for, $11.33 a container, you're getting home a big 16-ounce container. If you do want to do auto delivery, we can send these out to you every 60 days for a year. Auto delivery is also very popular, but I need to let you know right now this is getting limited. And I can't say that I'm surprised at all. And if you are having people, we have 600 people now shopping. If you are having people over for the 4th of July, I like to put out something really nice, right? Not the bag of mixed nuts that I got at the grocery store that's, I want to put out something that my guests love.
Yeah, and in a beautiful bowl, it makes an exquisite presentation.
Good for charcuterie boards.
Yes, and do you know the effort it took for you? Opening the can.
Speaking of which, you make a good point. I want to show you, oh wait, hang on, that one's, let me show you one that's sealed. Here we go. So right here, you do have a freshness seal. Elida, with this seal intact, how long will these be good for? I'm thinking maybe someone who lives alone wondering if they should buy 3 cans.
Right. Yeah. So this is going to stay fresh up to a year. You're going to get it fresh to your door. And when you decide to pop this open, it's going to be as fresh as the very first day that we put this recipe together. So if you have something coming up past 2023, you're good. You're golden.
So good.
If you can make it last.
If you can make it last.
Right. All right, so just let us know if you want 3 cans of the original, 3 cans of the sweet Town and Country mix, or if you want 2 sweet, 1 original, or 2 original, 1 sweet. We've done every combo for you.
It's perfect.
You just pick which one works for you. Elida, thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to get ready for our today's special value. Wow, ooh, that shrimp looks good.